on with these power rankings so we can get to that question from Mama Rocks here. I'll start it off, and we'll just kind of rotate from there, guys. Memphis coming in at number 10. They are 13-2, 2-0 in conference play. The Tigers are making their debut on the one and done power rankings here. Today, they had a game-winning three a few hours ago by Quinterly to beat SMU. They have wins over Clemson, Virginia, Arkansas, Michigan, and Texas A&M. Excited to see what Coach Penny does with this team. Welcome to the Power Rankings, Memphis. Let's kind of move on here. Jay, do you have number 9 for us?
Oh, he'll go walking in Memphis. No, we're not going to do that, but we will go to – yeah, we almost had to make a little bit of an adjustment to the power rankings if Quinterly wouldn't have come to the rescue there. But I'm going to go I don't know. Has Mike not had enough of his Oklahoma Sooners? He needed to leave them for me. All right, I'll take number 9. I'll take Oklahoma here. 13-1, 1-0 in the conference. Up 1 to number 9 from number 10. Took care of business against Iowa State at home. Sporting the 15th ranked adjusted defense. Tough test at TCU and Kansas this week. But for now, Oklahoma sitting at number 9 in those power rankings. Mike, why don't you take number 8?
All right, I'll do number 8. We'll go with the Arizona Wildcats. Chris's Arizona Wildcats. 12-3, 3-1 in conference. Down 4 spots. Tough road loss against Stanford on New Year's Eve. Kind of a weird game. That was kind of followed by that crazy Florida Atlantic game. So dropping 3 games, but bounce back, got wins at Colorado and Utah this week. Kylan Boswell starting to get it going. They just have so many weapons, and I have no doubt that they're going to be a mainstay in this top 10 as they go through the Pac-12. Chris, let's go back over to you for number 7.
Number 7, we have North Carolina sitting at 11-3, 3-0 in conference play. They move up 2 spots. I mean, they had a big road win at Clemson yesterday, and they also have nice wins over Tennessee and your Oklahoma Sooners there in non-conference. I mean, the Tar Heels, they're for real. So they're I feel like they're going to be in this top 10 for a good while. Jay, bring us in at number 6.
Armando Bacot still plays basketball for the Tar Heels, right? Like, okay, yeah,
he's good.
Yeah, he's
good call on the DFS streets for that one.
8.3. I don't know that we'll see him that low again all season long. So I hope you played him like we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, number 6, Tennessee. It's called Ziegler. Up 2 Volunteers from number 8 to number 6. Remember when they were lost 3 in a row and what's happening to Tennessee? Oh my gosh, the sky is falling, Chicken Little. And now they've run off 7 straight. When you play the defense that Tennessee plays, it's bound to happen sometimes again. Talk about a team like Virginia that sometimes wins ugly. Tennessee has found ways to win a little prettier these days, but every once in a while they just have to rely on that defense, which is the number 2 rated defense, and obviously much better on offense as well this year. Big road test up at Mississippi State. They got to travel to Georgia too, but Tennessee is another team, just like Arizona and North Carolina, who I feel like are going to live in the top 10 for most of the season. Mike, take us out of 10 through 6, and let's turn the page to number 5.
Number 5, the UConn Huskies, 13-2 overall, 3-1 in the Big East. A bunch of teams losing over the last few weeks. We haven't done the recap show in a little bit. Happy New Year's to everybody. They beat down DePaul, solid road win at Butler. They're playing without Donovan Clingan. Tristan Newton really hasn't been much of a factor. So then as they go through this journey, they're going to need him to pick it back up. He's their best player right now. So, can't expect him to win these games when he's not playing well, but they're doing that right now. So, yeah, UConn at number 5. Chris, number 4, a team that's up a couple of spots. Who you got?
Yes, number 4, those Kentucky Wildcats, 11-2, 1-0 in conference. As you said, they are up 2 spots. like we were talking about earlier, they got that big road win at Florida yesterday. Freshmen are getting more and more experience every game, which is huge. And by March, that'll be, they're going to mine the gold, and that's when they're going to harvest the gold is what's going to happen there. They have that road date at Aggies. It's looming large this Saturday, so we'll see what they'll rank next week. Jay, if you want to take us in with the top 3 here.
Yeah, those freshmen, by the time you get to March, they're not freshmen anymore. They've played a full season. And, they might not have that tournament experience, but, Kentucky's going to be just fine, and they're coached so well. Kansas is the number 3 team. No change there. Holding tight at number 3. And, yes, Hunter Dickinson, whatever National Player of the Year award you want to give him, you want to put a bet down. That's my guy. He's playing like a boss. Last 5 wins have been against top 150 teams as well. So every night in the Big 12, now the conference play has started, it's another chance to just shine and show how talented they are. There's going to be – I feel like this is the team that's going to probably lose a few in the conference, maybe 1 or 2 that they shouldn't this time around. And then – we're just going to see this explosion of talent, and everything's going to come together. And Kansas is just they're a cut above, if that health is there, Mike.
Yeah, that's a key thing. They're only playing basically 5 guys and the towel boy, so they need to stay healthy. And number 2 is another Big 12 member, and should probably be number 1, right? But hey, here we go. Houston, 14-0, last unbeaten. Number 10 adjusted offense, number 1 adjusted defense. I think that's pretty good. They put on a clinic against West Virginia. Look, they got a road test at Iowa State and TCU this week. So, yeah, I don't know if they're going to stay undefeated. We'll see how they handle the Big 12. This is it's not the AAC, but we know they're super talented. So, Chris, tell us the team that is keeping those Cougars from that number 1 spot.
Yeah, absolutely. You had to give me the number 1, but it's the controversial number 1, right?
Absolutely. I know you love controversy.
I don't know. I mean, is it that controversial though?
Not really. I mean, the number 1 team here is Purdue. They're at 14-1, 3-1 in conference. No change. They're our number 1 team here. It is tough not to have Houston there since they're undefeated. But, I mean, Purdue has the best resume of any team. I mean, just hands down. I mean, they are the heavy favorites in the Big Ten. So that's why we have them at the number 1 spot. So that is our power rankings right there. Let us know in the comments what you think, what you disagree on. Probably that last little bit there, but
hey, let us know too if you think Zach Edey is good at basketball. I mean, it's Purdue. Drop it in the comments. Let us know if you think he's good at basketball, because he is. I get it. Like, I know Houston's undefeated, but Purdue is the best team in the country. They are right now, and to me, I know we got Arizona number 8. That is another team that nobody wants. There's so many teams that are the depth of college basketball right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so impressive.